That was absolutely wonderful, wasn't it? Manchester City 3, Liverpool 2. We have knocked them out of our competition. You may have won it last year, but give it back to us. How fucking dare you take it from us? This is our Carabao Cup, and we've knocked them out 3-2 after a sensational game of football at the Etihad. And I'm a very, very happy man tonight. I really, really am. I've got the wrong chat over here. 1 second, let me do some editing so your comments can be seen on this video. They are the watch-along chat comments. But either way, I'm a very, very happy man after a really fun game of football. Come on, you Blues. Come on, you Blues, man. And I did think City outclassed Liverpool tonight. I did think City were the better team. I did think it showed in the end that City absolutely deserved it. They did deserve it, and they won it fair and square, and they were the better team. And I missed watching Manchester City Football Club be as brilliant as they are. If you are joining this chat and this video, or you're watching this afterwards, please do hit the subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Help support the channel. Get the likes upon this video and let me know in the comments, of course, what you make of the game, either live or after it's recorded. But that was good fun. That was really good fun. Really good fun. I think City could have won that about 4-5-2 in the end, maybe. They had their chances too, Liverpool, don't get me wrong, but City were the better team tonight. And other than some wasteful finishing, this could have been a walk in the park for Manchester City. I'm really happy. I'll get the stats up on screen right now so you guys can have a look at what went down tonight. City with 18 shots to Liverpool 7. 9 shots on target. City really were wasting their chances. Nathan Ake tonight had more shots on target and goal than Liverpool had, full stop, with 2. Nathan Ake had 3. 57% possession for City and 574 passes. Lovely, lovely stuff. City clearly the better team. Haaland, Mahrez, Ake scoring to Carvalho and Salah. Lovely stuff. Genuinely great. And I was really, really impressed tonight with how this game went down. Particularly, obviously, De Bruyne. De Bruyne with 2 assists. How many is he on for the season now? 15 or 16 in all competitions? It's quite stupid. Quite stupid how many assists he's racking up. I mean, I'd really forgot how much I'd missed that combination of De Bruyne and Haaland, and it took 9 minutes to remind me. It took a few minutes in the Girona game, actually, but in competitive football, it's wonderful, man. It's absolutely wonderful. A KDB cross, a Haaland long leg, a goal. It's as simple as that. 15 assists in 20 games, according to Perno in the comments there. 15 assists in 20 games. Jesus Christ. It's not normal. It's not normal at all. And of course, as well, the big story tonight will be about Rico Lewis in particular. Everyone is very happy and very, very confident about Rico Lewis's performance. I will get onto that in a little bit. Genuinely really good. I was really impressed with his performance. To have the courage, the conviction, the maturity to do what he did tonight, remarkable. But I'll get onto it in a minute. For now, though, I'm just happy to see City overall get through this game. I think a lot of people were quite apprehensive about this game going into it because Liverpool scare City fans. They just do, and understandably. They tend to give us a very difficult time. But City had a strongest team. As you can see, the team that City put out was a good one. It was a good one, and it was the better team in the end. Here are the lineups. City, of course, lined up with Ortega, Ake at left back, Laporte, Akanji and Rico Lewis, with De Bruyne, Rodri, Gundogan, Cole Palmer, Haaland and Mahrez up against Liverpool's Kelleher, Robertson, Gomez, Matip and Milner, Thiago, Bečić, Elliott, Carvalho, Nunes and Salah. According to who scored, the average rating for City was 6.79 to their 6.46. The man of match in this game was Kevin De Bruyne with 8.6 rating over on who scored, and rightfully so, 2 assists. Involved in everything that was wonderful. But I think it was this guy here, particularly Rodri, to me, that massively stood out. I mean, it's not a competition here. Why is he doing this? I just want to see the stats of the individuals. How do I do it? I don't know how to do it, but I want to see Rodri's stats individually. How do I do it? I don't know how to do it. But either way, I mean, it was just wonderful. It was wonderful. He was brilliant. He was absolutely immense, Rodri, winning the ball constantly, doing every player statistics. Here we go. So here's Rodri's statistics in this game. Where can I find it? Rodri in this game. 97% pass accuracy and 118 touches, which is just obviously incredibly impressive. He was bossing the midfield, and of course he got an assist as well, which was just remarkably impressive. Nathan Ake was great as well, solid and tough in the tackle. Of course, he got on the end of a Kevin De Bruyne cross to get himself a goal as well. But KDB, of course, was just fantastic. Overall, I mean, KDB hasn't been at his very best for Belgium. But tonight, KDB was really, really, really good. I mean, what we see from KDB in the Manchester City shirt is a different thing entirely for what Belgium got at the World Cup. But I don't ultimately care because I'm a Manchester City fan and I'm not a Belgium fan, and I don't care. I think Haaland's on 24 goals now as well, by the way, this season. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. 24 goals already. If he didn't score again this season, he still had a very good season for Manchester City Football Club. And he's on 24 goals already. And it's still fucking December. And we've had a month off. 24 goals. We've had a month off. And it's still mid-December. Absolutely stupid. So let's talk about Rico Lewis. I mean, the thing that stood out for me tonight was that maturity. I know it's a word that's thrown around far too often with him, but it's true. It's the best way to describe his game. Mature and brave. Honestly, I saw him bossing fucking Akanji and Laporte and Rodri around. These senior established Champions League players. These trophy-laden players. I saw him telling him where to be. I saw him chase Salah down, physically strong and tenacious. Despite being the smallest player on the pitch, I saw him receive the ball from any angle and keep the ball. It was so incredibly impressive that it was hard not to just fall in love with him. Genuinely, what a phenomenal player is. Like, honestly, yeah, he's just so good. He's genuinely so good, Rico Lewis. I mean, he's got such a big future to his game. I mean, what a player. I mean, I'll bring his stats up on screen right now. Ignore the Kelleher bit. There we go. It says, what's that 87 passes or something? 87% pass rate with 71 passes made. Accurate passes and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, he was just really, 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 really good. For 18 years old as well. It's pretty obvious to me that he's going to be part of the first team going forward. I can't see any reason why he wouldn't be. It's the way that he just seems to not be fazed by anything on the pitch, man. Like, nothing at all. And Pep will love that. To have that confidence, to have the balls to receive a pass at any angle and not lose it. And then as well, his tackling and his aggression. He's so aggressive. He's so tenacious. I fucking love it. I absolutely love it. And he's a City fan. An 18-year-old City fan from Radcliffe. Just outside of Bury, basically. Man, it is just wonderful. Genuinely wonderful. What a player. And he's ours. I also thought Cole Palmer played well on the left. Obviously, he could have done a little bit better for Iran, but he's not a left winger. He's like Mahrez on the left. You would struggle. He's a Mahrez kind of player. But I still think he had a good game, man. I thought he had a good game. A guy who's trying to learn a position that he's got no previous experience doing. Honestly, I was really, really impressed with him. More for the way that he's learned his game, and he turned Milner inside out. But either way, it wasn't really his night. Rodri woke up today and chose violence. He bullied Liverpool's midfield. So was it Thiago and Elliott and Basetic. I mean, they couldn't get near him. The way that he was pushing Fabinho around as well. You fucking love to see it, don't you? Rodri is such a phenomenally good footballer. He really, really, really is. I mean, just remarkably good. Like, strong, powerful. Just ridiculous. Genuinely ridiculous. But that is Rodri for you. Genuinely a leader. Physical, powerful, strong, but and great on the ball as well. And of course, the assist, wonderful stuff as well. Ake, yeah, great. Akanji, he was okay. Laporte was okay. Defensively, we weren't too good actually. That must have been the weakness there, really. Like, we didn't really do much defensively that was solid. Maybe that comes down to sloppiness. Maybe it comes down to Liverpool being really good as well, which they are really good. And also the fact that, some players aren't available at the moment. The likes of obviously Ruben Diaz, Stones came on late. Of course, Cancelo, Walker, and so on. And a little bit of probably lacking of like defensive naivety over on the left with Cole Palmer, not always necessarily tracking back perfectly. And Mahrez isn't our best defender either, let's be honest, as a right winger. He doesn't get back that well. But still, I think it was really encouraging. I think it was an encouraging performance. I mean, it was a fun performance. I was genuinely a bit apprehensive about this, but City turned up and they were excellent, man. Who was everyone's man of the match? I thought Stones did a good cameo as well. The ref did let the game flow as well. I agree with that. It was fun. When does the draw start? When is the draw? I don't actually know when the Carabao Cup draw is. Someone let me know when the Carabao draw is. But I do feel so much better now about... I feel so much better now about the Leeds game personally. I think City will be up for that. Seeing Haaland score and be straight back into it. 2 goals in 2 games. Obviously, one was a friendly. It's 10:30 tonight, is it? Okay, well I'll stay on during the draw then. Is that actually true? Okay, well, I'll stay on. Where can I watch the draw, by the way? Is there anywhere I can watch it live? Where can I watch the draw? Unless, I mean, who's in it still? Let's have a look. Carabao fixtures, Carabao results, Carabao Cup. I'm going to look at the results. So, the matches, we've got... I'll go back over to here. So, the Carabao matches, here we go. So, in the next round, you've got... So, round of 16... So Wolves are... Wait, is this right? Yeah, so here we go, yeah. Oh, it's not showing it all off. One second. There we go. So these are the teams that went through. You've got Wolves through. You got Southampton. You got Newcastle. You got Leicester. You got Charlton. Nottingham Forest, City and United. So who does everyone want? You got Newcastle, Wolves, Southampton, Leicester, Forest, Charlton, United... and City, of course, there. I want to avoid United. Let someone else get. I want to avoid Newcastle. Everyone else, I fancy of us there, really. Let's get Charlton. Let's bang in a few goals. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Charlton will be good. It's going to be United, let's be honest. I mean, I'd like it to get to the final. A final would be good against United. But we've got to fancy our chances of winning this now, really, haven't we? I mean, like, no Arsenal in the competition, no Liverpool, no Chelsea. That's really encouraging. Like, I feel like we beat United. I'm not going to lie. I feel like we beat Newcastle as well if it came to it. Newcastle are a good team, but I think we beat them in a final. United versus Newcastle would be wonderful all over heart, wouldn't it? But that was fun. Are you all feeling better now? Do you remember everyone moaning yesterday about Grealish? Fuck me. Everyone's going on about Grealish, and today, guess what? He was there playing today. He got on the pitch. Despite everyone moaning about him not being back in training. He was in training, and he played today. It's almost like we need to fucking calm down and judge it after things have happened before we make our, share these reactionary opinions, isn't it? But Bernardo back on the pitch as well, it was lovely stuff. Carabao is the biggest trophy in the world, says John Whittington. John, I think you're fucking right, mate. Give me the Carabao Cup. I actually prefer the Carabao over the FA Cup, and that's not even ironic. I genuinely love it. I genuinely love the Carabao Cup. I think it's wonderful. It's a brilliant competition where you see young players and you get a nice early Wembley trip. I would be disappointed now at this point if City didn't win this tournament. Genuinely, I really would be. Because I think we should be. So where can I watch it? Where can I watch the draw? Is it anywhere live? Is there anywhere I can watch it? Where is it? Sky Sports. Is it over on Sky Sports? Okay. I'm not logged into Sky Sports, so you guys have to tell me. Either way, wonderful stuff tonight. I really enjoyed it. Super Sport 3. Is it on YouTube? Is it actually on YouTube? Is it actually on YouTube? Either way, I feel like there'll be a bit of delay, won't there? That was a fun night of football, wasn't it? I'm trying to find the stream right now. I feel like we put down a bit of a marker as well, because how many honestly thought we were going to lose this game? I was a bit nervous, man. I absolutely was. Of course I was a little bit nervous. Someone DM me a stream, by the way, so I can watch it. It's not on YouTube, is it, the Carabao Cup draw? Like, I want avoid United. I can't be arsed with United next. Mahrez' goal, by the way, that touch. I thought Mahrez was pretty poor in the first half, but then that fucking touch, man. Absolute magic. The way he kind of cut inside and then just put it in the bottom corner. Just stupid stuff. Genuinely stupid. And then, of course, as well, Ake getting the goal that he deserved. Another Kevin De Bruyne cross. It's so good. I'm trying to find the stream for the draw, which I can't personally find. Who was everyone's man of the match, by the way? For me, it probably was KDB or Rodri. Yeah, Rooney was there. He was there tonight. Asani was there as well. It really was. He was. Sani must be thinking, I wish I could be back in the City shirt, isn't he? Ake says Mark. KDB says Auf Wiedersehen. KDB man of the match. KDN. Rico man of the match. Honestly, Rico's so good, man. Is he the answer now? Like, genuinely. Is he our future right-back replacement? Like, he's going to cost nothing, is he, as well? And Rodri. And Rico is just, like, he's a City fan. I thought Gundogan was good, by the way. Genuinely, I thought he was decent. Like I thought his movement and so on. That little turn he did in midfield a few times. It was so impressive. I'm trying to find the Carabao Cup draw. Rico, like, I mean, for me, like, I just hope he stays around the first team. Where are we? Rodri the gangster. Yeah. Liverpool, by the way, can we talk about Núñez? I'm sorry, Núñez. He's not real, is he? He's not a killer. I tweeted back in August that I felt like Núñez would cause an awful lot of problems because he's direct, he's busy, he's ungainly, but he's a pain in the arse. And he was all those things today. He was direct, ungainly, and a pain in the arse, and that led to him, of course, getting an assist. He's just quick, but at the same time, like, he's not a killer in front of goal at all. He really isn't a killer. Like, the guy absolutely cannot finish. He genuinely cannot finish. It's a really, really bad trait of his. Guys, by the way, I need 3 more subscribers to get to 64,700. Please hit the subscribe button. What you're doing, and hit the like button too. How many likes am I on? I'm on 58 likes. Let's get to 100 likes. Come on. But yeah, his finishing was so bad today. So bad and so erratic. The more time he gets to think, the worse his finishing is. And to me, that's a really poor sign of someone who you want to be a superstar. I don't think it's going to change either. I mean, I'm not hating him for the sake of it, but I think it's just genuinely true. I don't think he's got the quality, and I think Liverpool have absolutely wasted an awful lot of money there. He'd be a good player, but he's not an £80 million striker. He really absolutely isn't. Either way, this was a night for City. It was a night for City. He's just a decent runner. He's a runner. He will score the odd goal here and there, but I don't think he's going to be effective. He's very fast, by the way, and he's got good pace. But he's like, it's a bit Walcott-y, you know, Theo Walcott, where it was all pace, but then without any composure. Someone linked me to where I can watch the draw. So I can't find the draw. I'll tweet it out. I want to know who we're gonna get. I'm very fascinated to know. Yeah, I can't find it on Total Sport EK either. Ake was great, by the way. Ake was great. Really good. I mean, it's just like the quality of his defending and his leadership. It's just brilliant. And the thing is about Ake, he's really grown into this City team as well. Like, I mean, it's a good example where you just have to be calm and patient. We know with some young players, like, just take the time with them, like, let them find their essentially their role at Manchester City, and that's what Ake's done. He's found his role, he's found his feet here, and people said he was a waste of money and all that kind of stuff. 40 million now these days for Ake looks like a bargain. My man Micah tweeting about Rico Lewis. You love to see it. You really do. Yeah, where's it gone? I'm going to go over to Twitter now. Yeah, Micah Richards saying Rico Lewis is some player. Wow. He really is. Isn't it nice knowing that we've genuinely got potentially our future right back coming through? It's so good. It's bursting onto the scene. To quote Micah. Come on. I was watching. I had an ESPN link. That's how I was watching it. The game. I need to know who we're playing. Because someone let me know when the stream started. Yeah, I mean, it is hard to find a left, right. You know, it's hard to find quality fullbacks these days. It really is. What's his contract situation, Rico Lewis? I have no idea, but he's a City fan. I guarantee he's going nowhere. He's buzzing to be at this club. He absolutely is. He's going nowhere, so don't worry about it. I think he signed a new contract a year or two ago. I think he's fine. I think he's. I generally think he's locked down, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Maybe he'll get in the World Cup squad. You know, the thing is, like, imagine him in a couple of years' time. Hopefully, he grows an inch or two. By the way, he should be fine, but he is a little short. You know, he might not be a big issue, but he's a small boy. You know, he could definitely do with growing an inch or two. I reckon it would help him an awful lot. It'd be nice. We have plans to give him a new contract until 2025. Fab said this in November. Contract until 2024. Okay, he's got a year and a half left. That's fine. He'll sign a new contract in the summer. I guarantee he'll sign a new contract in the summer. Or maybe soon. Maybe they'll start negotiating a new contract with him. It was a wonderful game of football, by the way. Genuinely, really, really fucking enjoyed it. How good is football, man? Oh, God. I miss Man City. I really miss Man City. You know, like, as good as the World Cup was, look, to me, I took a couple of weeks off just to kind of focus on being a dad and getting used to all this kind of stuff. But for me, like, the real stuff that I care about emotionally, I care about fucking Man City. Like, I care about Man City. They're the ones that I want, you know, they're the ones I want on the pitch. Like, I want to watch them. And I thought tonight it was just great to see what we love. KDB madness, Rico Lewis tenacity, Rodri powering through people, Ake being tenacious as ever, you know, City passing it out from the back, Palmer looking positive, Haaland scoring goals, Mahrez cutting in and scoring, all the things that we love. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, like that's the point for me. That is the stuff that I actually care about, you know. So fingers crossed we see a lot more of that going forward. Come on, City. When's this draw, man? When's this draw happening? I need the draw. Have they done anything yet? RS says Rico is so good, man. Composing the ball. He has the tenacity and looks like he's improved quite a bit defensively. Yeah. Get on with the fucking draw, lads. Apparently, Guardiola just called De Bruyne an absolute legend. I mean, he's not wrong, is he? Total Sport Tech on the cycling streams. Okay, let me have a look. Total Sport. Where do I find a cycling stream? I don't know what you're on about, mate. It's clearly City Champions League over England World Cup. Definitely. I'm not really an England fan, to be honest. I'm a casual. I don't care about England winning the World Cup. I'd enjoy it, but City winning the Champions League any day of the week. Absolutely any day. Guardiola said that City are lucky to have Rico Lewis. He's not seen a performance like his for a long, long time. Some guy on Twitter replied to me, by the way, saying he was poor. But what does he know, eh? Pep loves him. He absolutely loves him. He's going to play. By the way, that's it now. Like, the thing is, you don't realise now, Rico Lewis is no longer a prospect. He's no longer a prospect. It's just changed. He's a first-team player. He's a first-team player now. When you're that good against Liverpool, that's it. You're a first-team player. I mean, that's it. Someone's trying to say he gave the ball away all the time, Rico Lewis. Did he fuck? Like, I need to see that he didn't, did he? He absolutely didn't. I'm going to see his stats. Uh, 61 out of 70. I'm arguing with some random on Twitter. I apologise. I'll stop doing that. His composure is one of the best things, man. Like, oh, yeah, so Dan said, I'm loving the mini fights in the pitch every time we meet. It's great, isn't it? The new Danny Alves. To me, he's Philip Lahm, isn't he? He's absolutely Philip Lahm. That's the thing I love about him. So I got money up here. He's a Philip Lahm kind of player. That's the thing. Like, that's just to have that maturity. I love it. Where's the fucking draw? He lost it 18 times. Did he really? What are you basing that on, man? I'm not sure he did, you know. He 61 passes out of 70. So how do you lose possession that many times? I don't know if he did or not. That is very different to what FOTMAP says. I don't think he did. I think we would know. I think Guardiola would have pointed that out. Come on, City. I need to know who we're getting before I end this stream. I really need to know. Can someone DM me a link to the draw, by the way, on Twitter? It'd be massively appreciated. I want an easy game. I'm quite old school. I just want Charlton or something like that. Genuinely. Give me something easy. Guardiola said Cole and Rico played incredibly well. These players will have a big decade and will be big players for Man City. I love that. I love it. I mean, they're the quotes that you want to see, aren't you? I'll jump over to the quotes now going around the aggregators because I love the Pep's quotes coming out. I mean, look at this quote here from Guardiola. We have the privilege that this guy will take a big decade. He'll be an incredible player for City in the next years because he's so intelligent. He was man of the match. I mean, lovely, lovely stuff. This is a hell of a compliment for him. I mean, he's like this for Guardiola, wasn't he? He was like this for Foden. There we go. Cole Palmer and Rico Lewis played incredibly well. These players will have a big decade and will be big players for Man City. Lovely stuff, man. Lovely stuff. He said about De Bruyne will play with this fire inside him. He has to find himself with this fire. What a player. How many years has he been at Man City? 7, 8 years. Absolute legend. He is a legend indeed. I love Guardiola quotes. We beat Chelsea. It's a good point from Riyad, by the way. We've knocked out 2 of the teams that I was actually fearing the most. So that's reassuring, isn't it? Right, has anything happened yet? Come on, draw. Get on with it. Dan reckons that Pep resigned because he knows Jude Bellingham coming. Look, imagine he was. Bellingham, fucking Cole Palmer, Rico Lewis, Alvarez, Haaland. It's wonderful. Foden as well, yeah. How did I forget about Foden? There's so many great young players. It's so bright, isn't it? Bad news is that Pep said Calvin Phillips is not fit. I don't know what that means. Hopefully he's just not ready. Guardiola's confirmed that Diaz has got... Oh, fuck, man. Here's a bit of bad news for you, unfortunately. I'll jump back over here. Ruben Diaz is out. Diaz out for a month. Bullshit. That's a massive blow, isn't it? A massive, massive blow, that. Ruben Diaz out for a month, unfortunately. Fuck. At least we've got Kanji. At least we've got Laporte. At least we've got Ake. At least we've got Stones. That's a big blow, though, man. A big blow. I'm trying to look up some more quotes. I love Guardiola praising... I love that quote. I absolutely love that quote. I'm really gutted about I'm massively gutted about the Diaz news. Jack and Dan. And in 15 years we'll have Squid McInerney. Yeah, Baby Ruben will be terrified in defence as well. Give him a little bit of time, but Baby Ruben will be there. He will be. Baby Ruben, baby. Bellingham, Foden, Lewis, Palmer could all end up playing for England if he goes to plan. Imagine Sergeant Tom. Imagine. The thing is, like Palmer, like is up against one of the best teams in Europe. I think he had a good game. Like he's not a left winger. He really isn't. He's not a left winger. But I still think he played well. He was involved in stuff. He was brave. He had some really nice little dribbles. A bit Di Maria-esque actually in the way he played. But when he actually played him on his other side, like he's clearly learning how to be part of this team. Technically, he's excellent. He keeps the ball really well. He's got good footwork. Look, we've clearly got enough talent now from him to trust him, let him develop. He didn't get his final third stuff right, but to be honest, he's doing it on the wrong side of the pitch once again. Put him on the right, cutting in. He's just so much better from that side, but obviously Mahrez has got that side. Gutted about Ruben Diaz, man. Gutted about Ruben Diaz. But ultimately, we have got the defenders. Akanji, Laporte, Stones, Ake. I'm so glad that we bought 5 centre-backs, because we fucking needed it, didn't we? We really did need it. Yeah, I agree a bit. But Big Mouse says Palmer was great apart from that miss. Lewis was excellent. Rico is just... I love the idea of Foden and... I mean, imagine a team in the future, once again, it's got Rico Lewis in it. Maybe Gomez develops, maybe he does. Maybe or Wilson Esbrand or whatever. Then you've got, fucking Bellingham, hopefully. Foden, Alvarez, Haaland. Palmer. You'll love to see it. Come on. Has the draw started yet? Come on. Did you see that photo, by the way, of Haaland, Alfie Haaland and Leroy Sané at the Etihad? Up the Blues, anyway. Yeah, it did take a while, but the academy's delivering. Look, to be honest, I think we needed Guardiola here. We needed that system. We needed the players to come through and get a time. And look, I think, to be honest, I think we'll see a player come through every couple of years now. Like, we're about to have Foden, Palmer, and Rico make it. Maybe we'll have a fourth as well. Maybe, genuinely, I'm not giving up on McAtee. McAtee, like, he's just started to play well at Sheffield United. He took a bit of time to adapt physically, but who knows? I do think we could look forward in 4 or 5 years' time and have 5-6 Man City players in the first team from the academy. I don't think it's unrealistic. We have got great young players constantly coming through. And I can't wait. Delap's been at Stoke, my big mouth, and he had a tough start, but he scored his last 2 games in a row, actually. He's not done too great so far, but he's just started to find a bit of form, so fingers crossed he will do. Where is this bloody draw? What's happening? Someone was asking me earlier about Josko Guardiola, and he's a really good player. Maybe we buy a Dozy back, by the way, or maybe we get back Romeo Lavia or Samuel Edozie. If we need a winger or a defensive midfielder, and I would claim that as an academy success. But yeah, for Guardiola, I would take him. I would take him at City, but I don't think we really need. That's the thing, is I don't think we really need another centre back. I just trust the ones we've got, unless we lose a couple. Oh, nice, Alexander. I'm glad you've enjoyed the football. Come on. Where is this bloody... where is that? Is the draw starting finally? We need to know. Right, I need you guys to keep me up to date with the draw, because I'm not watching it. I've seen the rumours about Laporte as well. Look, if he goes, he goes. We've got Ake, you know. Sergeant Tom, don't worry. Don't you dare say United. Look, if we got United, we beat them. Can we put to the end of this fucking City get easy draws thing as well? You know, we don't get easy draws, clearly. Asiku Roy, I don't think Laporte will go, but there's always rumours, the odd rumour about him potentially going. It seems like every year, you know. But, you know. United Charlton. Jammy bastards. Is that true? I don't want Newcastle either. I would rather get Newcastle in the final. Or you're guessing to be United Charlton. Any draws yet? United did get Charlton. Did they? Is that actually true? Southampton. Yes, I'll take that. That's decent. Come on. I'll take that. Southampton away. Is it a away game? Okay, that's a little bit tough. But look, you know, ultimately, I ain't going to moan. I ain't going to moan about Southampton away in the Carabao Cup. They are not going to be taking that seriously. I mean, look at the Premier League table. Southampton are currently down in 19th. They are not taking the Premier League seriously right now. They might do, but they are struggling to fight for relegation. And, like, I guarantee you, they will not be up for this game at all. They've been in poor form. They beat Lincoln to get through this round, by the way. And they got past Sheffield Wednesday just on penalties, so they've not been well to get far. But that's a good draw. That's a good draw. I'll take that. I'll massively take that. Who else? What's the rest of the games? Bazunu, maybe a Dozy will play. Yeah, he will do. Lavia if he's fit. Yeah, I'm not worried about Southampton at all. We should beat them. We should beat them. United got Charlton. United are going through, so it's going to be City versus United in the semi-finals. Almost certainly. We'll win that. We'll win that. I'm almost certain we will do. What's the other games? A City United semi-final would be nice, wouldn't it? We need Yaya. We absolutely need Yaya. Hit the subscribe button, by the way. I need 2 more subscribers to get to 764,700. Come on, you can do it. Nottingham versus Wolves. So what's the other one then? Newcastle Leicester. Interesting. You got Newcastle Leicester, Nottingham versus Wolves. So Newcastle Leicester is a good game. Nottingham versus Wolves, no idea. And then City versus Southampton, and United versus Charlton. So United will beat Charlton. I think City will beat Southampton. Newcastle Leicester, I think Newcastle will win. Then Nottingham Wolves. That could go anyway, that at all. It's fascinating. Guys, thanks for watching this video. I am going to go down and see my son now. You're all absolutely awesome. Thank you for watching. It's been a good night of football. You're all wonderful. What a night. Up the Blues. Come on.